227. Hashtag new attitude at underscore individualist. Hashtag VerseTV 227D.
Let me tell you something. Dating in your 40s has a totally different standard than it did than when you were in your 20s and in your 30s. My expectations are higher, my patience is lower, and my hormones are out of control. And I don't have time for the bullshit. I mean, I just turned 42, and the first sign of a red flag, and I'm out. So these are just a few things that I expect at my age of 42 while gay and dating. If we exchange phone numbers, yeah, I like a lot of communication, like go overboard. I want a good morning text and a phone call, a good afternoon text and a phone call, and a long drawn out conversation at night before we go to bed. I don't mind falling asleep on the phone. And one of my love languages is definitely quality time. Yeah, I want to spend a lot of time with you, go on a lot of dates and get to know each other. A vacation on the first date is completely fine with me. Also, if I want to spend time with you and you want to spend time with your friends, that's going to be a no-go, because if you've had these friends your entire life, they can wait. At my age, I'm not only looking for a husband, I want a best friend and a business partner, because if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. So I don't mind you asking me what my credit score is. I mean, I'm going to tell you, it ain't the best right now, but we're going to get it right together. And finally, don't be alarmed when I say I want to be married anywhere from 3 months to a year, and I want kids. I mean, time is ticking. What's up? And if you are into older men, understand that dating older men comes with older men responsibilities. And I ain't nobody's sugar daddy. And though I'm middle aged, I like active men. We're not gonna lay around, eat bread, and get fat and sassy. So now you tell me, what are you looking for at your age?
Can't believe we're older men now.
Hashtag addition D at women mentors. Hashtag VerseTV 227D.
Have you got the nerve to stand there and expect me to believe that you don't want to marry my son for his money?
It's true.
Then what do you want to marry him for?
I want to marry him for your money.
There. Oh, Lorelei.
Don't you see that's why we have to have his consent, silly?
Well, at least we're getting down to brass tacks. You admit that all you're after is money.
No, I don't. Aren't you funny? Don't you know that a man being rich is like a girl being pretty? You might not marry a girl just because she's pretty. But my goodness, doesn't it help? And if you had a daughter, wouldn't you rather she didn't marry a poor man?
But I was...
You'd want her to have the most wonderful things in the world and to be very happy. Oh, why is it wrong for me to want those things?
Well, I concede that... Say, they told me you were stupid. You don't sound stupid to me.
I can be smart when it's important.
She said I can be smart when it's important. And then it cut off. It's complexity.
Well, first off, at least speaking on the second video, that was hilarious. And I believe I will always love Marilyn Monroe. But yeah, alright, so going back to the first one, I would say that I agree and disagree with them at the same on some things. Um then first off, I'm like 2 or 3 years younger than him, but I'm sorry, 2 or 3 years younger than him, and I highly doubt I would marry someone after like 3 months because I don't really know you at that point. And that's just my personal opinion. Everybody's entitled to their own opinions. Look at it however you think it fit. But just me, I'm not marrying someone after dating for 3 months. That's what I've.
All right. I wanted to throw this in right quick with you saying that you wouldn't marry somebody after 3 months. And I think this sort of connects to the video, both videos, because yeah, I'm not like crazy rush. I don't think.
Mhm.
I don't think that one size fits all when it comes to that time thing.
Good point.
I think everybody's different. And if he, I don't like rushing to things because of an age
That
time frame,
uh,
but I get it. He's like, I'm 42 and we can do that now. And being a fellow early 80s baby, that was not legal for our entire 20s, you
right.
know. Actually, that wasn't legal in our 20s at all
No.
because it wasn't until at our early 30s that it was legal, but we're able to do it and we're doing it now. Yes, right on LGBT love, marriage equality, all of that. Yes, we can. Yes, we are now. And that's why if you feel that you've connected with somebody on that level early on, I don't see it as a problem. Anyway, I enjoyed a lot of what he had to say. I was him talking about not having a lot of patience and being gone at the first red flag reminded me of the book that I've read called Queer Love in Color by Jamal Jordan, talking about, and one of the older gay couples, married couple, because we can marry now. Yes, we can do that now. One of the older gay couples was talking about how it's difficult for older people to find their match because, and he used this word, he said, often by the time you're older, people are much more set in their ways and more grumpy. In other words, less flexible. So I think it is important to also remember that, keep that in mind. I'm totally down with him on the kids thing, the 3 month thing. Can 3 months to a year? I think if it can work, great. If you're with somebody you've got, great. Ooh, and I'm gonna talk about Kevin Samuel.